Hey KP, I just wanted to send you another video here and show you how the strategy's performed over the last 2 days. Um, as I had said before, I just run it 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. Um, I have two codes up on the screen here. Um, One is called an ATR predictor, and the other one here is my center of gravity oscillator. I've just overlaid the ATR predictor on here because I wanted to show you this is something else I've uh, been working on. This ATR code does not need to be optimized, um, as far as I know, in the fashion that I have to optimize this center of gravity. I'm in the process of um, trying to marry these two codes together, if you will. So I'll show you why here in just a minute. Um, you know that these dotted lines here are trades taken, automated trades taken by NinjaTrader. Um, so these other dotted lines here are part of the this ATR predictor code. I'll go ahead and just pull up this real-time strategy performance here. Um, Put this on currency and just show you what we've done here in the last 2 days. There have been 7 trades. Yesterday was sort of a flop. Um, that's where we had most of our issues or our losses. But we had 7 trades the last 2 days. Um, you know, you're pretty familiar with all this information here. Um, I'll go ahead and pull the control center over from another screen here, so you can see the what it did today. Um, and let's see, I'll move that and go ahead and minimize this. And the reason I want to marry these two codes, we go back to the beginning of Monday morning. You can see here that my current strategy, the CGO, did not pick up this long until here, and you know, at that point it does not trade on any of the white bands, but this was a losing long trade here. Here was another losing long trade, which, you know, obviously it was late to the party, so to speak. Had another losing trade here, and then it looks like this was about here was actually the end of the day. I had another losing trade. So there was 1, 2, 3, 4 trades, 4 losing trades on Monday. However, with if I had gotten long with my ATR predictor strategy here, or no, I'm sorry, it looks like we would have had a loser right there. It would have gotten in here and then right back out on the next bar. A couple bars later, it would have gotten in for a long, and it appears that it would have hung on to that all day to about right here. So would have gotten long at approximately 1157.2 and gotten out at 1168.2. So let's see, 54, 55. That's 500, I don't know, roughly $700-800. So the as we were looking at the strategy performance here from the last 2 days, this $610 loss from yesterday on my CGO strategy could have been a minimum $610 gain. So that's why I want to marry these two together, or incorporate the two. The CGO appeared to do just fine on its own today. It could have done a little better. Let's see, it pulled in on one contract it pulled in $1,080 on its own. But I think if we had incorporated this ATR into it, it looks like it would have picked up on one additional bar for, let's see, 1169.7 to 1171. For maybe another 150, 200 bucks. They both would have gotten out at the same bar here. You see we're in a white band here, and then here's the ATR exit arrow. And then over here, let's see, again, same deal. It just would have picked up 1175.9 to 11, yeah, that let's see, what is that, 1177, maybe 150 bucks more. Here we are at the end of the day, they both would have closed. So the only difference here is it's a good difference. We would have been able to add say 250 to 300 bucks as a positive to this realized number here, which would I don't think anybody would complain about. I'm also in the process of trying to optimize this chop meter here, as for some reason when I had this put in the code, I didn't opt for it to be optimizable, to adjust the parameters and allow it to be optimized as well. You can adjust this threshold manually, but that's no good. I mean, there are 1,000 different combinations, as I'm sure you're well aware. But anyway, I just wanted to show you, what it's done. I know it's a pain in the ass to optimize this every week, but there's no way that this strategy, as it stands now, there's no way that it can, that you can back test it for a year or even 2 months. It has to be, what I've nailed it down to is that it has to be optimized like every 2 weeks at most. As you mentioned in one of your emails, ideally you want to be able to for this to be able to optimize on its own, and this ATR predictor code that I have can do that, because this can be applied to any instrument, any time frame, without any sort of optimization per se. Um, I'm hoping to be able to find out exactly what the code is in this ATR predictor so that I can apply it to my CGO. So I think it would vastly improve it. Um, Not being a programmer like yourself, that's a bit of a challenge to me, and obviously it just takes money to be able to pay people to do this. Um, but I think I'm tuning it down, or zooming in on this. Um, another BMT member had suggested um, optimizing this chop meter, which again, I feel foolish for not being able to recognize that. Um, but that's my, these sort of things are the whole goal in sharing this with other people. You get other perspectives for improvement, and then we can all end up with something, you know, um, hopefully pretty phenomenal. So here you go, man. I'll talk to you soon.